Oh guys, look at this. I was practicing off stream and look at where I got. I purposefully waited to 1 round before purple so that I could hit purple on stream so that you can say Pog, you are here, Pog. Yeah, I'm down for some Gamba. Let's do Showtime into like ridiculous Gamba. Maybe I get like a crazy level or 5-cost headliner at 8. How to have fun? Oh no. If you need to know how to have fun, it may be... it might be a you thing. But I'll show you the secret. I'll show you the secret. The secret to having fun is starting off with a set. Ah! Oh, thank you, Ice Kemp, for gifting a sub. Oh, he was answering a different guy's question. Oh, my bad. I thought it was like an existential cry for help, not an answer to a question. Wait, could it actually be 8-bit cash out time? Oh fuck, I meant to play the Cassante, not Jax. Oh, how sad would it be if I get money here and I can't make econ? Okay, items. Wait, Scrappy Inventions is broken here. What? What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, well, I definitely just win. This is an illegal start. What the heck? Scrappy Inventions, Heartsteel, Rapid Fire, Sentinel. Absolutely illegal opener. Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was like, I need something woke. I have like full win streak and econ coming up. How can I lose here? Wait, okay. Guys, give me your honest opinion. Would you rather have a 3-star Ezreal, Caitlyn, Zed, or Poppy? Which one have I not farmed a tuber for? I definitely have farmed a Caitlyn 3 before. Definitely played a Ezreal 3 and a Zed 3. Haven't played a Poppy 3 yet. Have I done an Akali 3 yet? Have I done a Zac 3? I mean, I guess I can't be too picky, right? It's definitely gonna be based off of like, it's gonna be like based off of which units are not contested. All right, I'll settle for anything. Do I need to slam an item here? No, I think I'm fine. %69% chance of winning. Wait, there's no way I lose. There's no way. I'm playing... I've got Heartsteel Philios. Okay, he does have a Shiv, though. Wait, this is awesome. I get to play so much tempo. Thanks. Thanks, Showtime. Okay, here's what I have to do. I have to go 8 really early and then hit a legendary headliner. And I know that's asking for a lot. Let's do this and then that. Yeah, I know that's asking for a lot. It's a 2% chance at 8, or normally at 9, but with Showtime at 8. 2% chance to get a 5-cost headliner. But isn't it like the most tuber you could ever get? To get the 2% chance of a 5-cost headliner and then it hits Jhin. Oh, hello Shinobi. Welcome back. How was your day so far? It's pretty good. I stayed up late playing Tekken. I'm almost purple ring. Excited to hit it on stream. We've got a show match against CJM tonight at 8 p.m. I'm not sure if he's going to show up. I didn't tell him about the match. I'm just telling you guys about the match. I'm just going to make a lobby and see if he joins. One of my more brilliant ideas, if I must say so myself. Are you on a Smurf? Yes. I hit a very good rank on my main account, and it is unfortunately not really possible to farm tubers anymore. I think this set is really standard. Like, it's hard to be interesting. It's hard to be interesting and still win against good players. I cannot queue up against the rank 1 and the rank 2 and the rank 3 player and then make it work, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, I must rely on making a smurf to get interesting games. Otherwise, I think any attempt at creativity will lose to a standard known strong board. What rank did you make it to? I made it to 1100 LP. A pretty satisfying milestone, if I must say so myself. I'm gonna sell these Sennas. It's not my highest LP, but the amount of effort needed to get higher is quite high. Definitely cash out. Wait, a Yone headlight? Whoa! If only we were Heartsteel Yone. What's your peak LP? The highest I've ever gotten is 1350. It was in set 7. I actually did it by being a one trick. I actually was completely inflexible when I did it. I only forced one certain build. I only played this one build called Jade, which is basically what Disco is right now. It gave you these green statues that you could place, and units that were placed around them started the fight off with extra health regen and attack speed. It was like basically Jade, but the statues were like full units, and like they could body block. In set 10, the disco balls are like fake units, you just run right through them. In set 7, it was a real like thing, and you would yeah, it was a real thing, and you would place them strategically to like body block enemies. And then there was a really satisfying unit called Shioyu, the green dragon. It was a very fun set. It was kind of imbalanced because dragons was really like, if you hit it you win, if you don't hit it you lose. Dragons were these 8-cost units that were in the same rarity pool as the 4 costs. So you could get a dragon as early as level 5, and anyone who got an early dragon was playing for top 4, and anyone who... Whoa. Anyone who did not get an early dragon just like basically lost the game. I'm not even kidding, that's actually how it was. But like, it was really fun to like play the dragon once you got it. And then there was a lot of emphasis. People had to like roll on 7 for 2-star dragons, because if you waited until 8, they would all be out of the pool. Like, it actually got that bad. Aside from that, like, disaster of like dragons being way too important, it was really fun. Mega Gwinsus, I'm down. I'm also down to level up 4 sentinels. But yeah, dragons is one of those things where it's like, it was definitely not good for the game, but at least it had a lot of fun factor. I have a lot of fun memories of playing like an early Siphon or a Shioyu. We had this term that we called, or Siphon was this dragon who was a bruiser dragon, and her ability was that she like dashes towards the furthest enemy in range, which was like 2 hexes, and then she would do one big swipe for like 2,000 damage. And we called it PhD Siphon whenever she would perfectly snipe the carry. It was incredibly hard to control her, and you would build her like BT. Sorry, Senna. I keep on selling you for econ. Ooh, tons of stats. Tons of stats is good because I don't really know what direction I'm going. Well, I mean, is the Jewel Lotus just tons of stats but better though? I feel like tons of stats is more reliable. Uplink looks kind of good here actually. I have like a pretty big item spread. Okay, I think I like Uplink more. I have a huge item spread. But yeah, you would build Siphon like BT and Infinity Edge, and then you just like hope that she kills the correct unit. It was really fun to watch. You would win or lose games based on Siphon RNG. So like, set 7 had a lot of fun units, but I think the balance was atrocious because like, it was way too hit a dragon dependent. There was a dragon called Idas who was like a Giga Tank. Imagine like this Cassante, but it was the same power level as a 3-star Cassante, and then the moment you got it, it gave you an econ item. It gave you like a Goldmancer staff, or it gave you a Gambler's Blade. It was random which one it gave you. It could give you like Mogul Mail and instantly synergize with itself, and it was as strong as what a 3-star Cassante is right now, and you could get it as early as 5. So many games you win for free because you get an EDOS on 5 and you farm 8 gold per round. It was actually like, it was actually bullshit. Incredibly fun to be like the shimmer scale forcer or the guy who hits it. Incredibly not fun to be the guy who faces it and knows that like the game is over. You'd be level 9 on stage 4. There was an item called Draven's Axe. I don't believe it's in the game anymore. But every 100 auto attacks, you get 10 gold and 1 random item. So if you happen to have like a Guinsu's and then you get an EDOS and the item is Draven's Axe, you would basically instantly win. You would purposefully play a weak board that was very tanky, farm a lot of auto attacks, and then every fight you'd farm like 40 autos. Every 3 rounds, you would get a full item and 10 gold. It was ridiculous. If I saw someone else have Shimmer Scale and then the item was Draven's Axe, I would specifically look for Guinsu's on Carousel and then try to force Shimmer. Like, it was that powerful. It was like, it was not just like a meme play, it was the correct play to like prioritize making a Guinsu's and then try to find in your own EDOS. Incredibly imbalanced, but I do have a lot of fun memories because it was just fun. I definitely have a lot of good tubers from set 7. Set 8. Oh, cash out again? Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and Scrappy this chain. What am I even going to play here? Nothing to really play. Yeah, I would definitely say, like, there's a lot of mechanics that are not balanced, but they're straight up fun. And, like, TFT needs a few of them, but not too many. Right? Too many, and, like, the game becomes, like, really chaotic. Nobody, like, feels like the game is skill anymore. But too few, and the game is just, like, a little bit too boring. I think set 10 is not a bad set, but I think it lacks some of those, like, bullshit factor mechanics. It's been a while since I've gotten excited about something. I mean, this game is actually pretty good. This is a woke game. But a lot of my games on my main account, it's just like, okay, I'm going to attempt to pilot this line, and I'll just try to do it better than everyone else. Like, okay, I have a standard KD opener. I know exactly what to do. The units themselves aren't that exciting to look forward to. Besides Ahri's ridiculous level of attractiveness, like, I don't really care about her. The concept of a unit that just, like, kills a unit, then 2 autos later kills a unit, then 2 autos later kills a unit, it's not that exciting compared to, like, you know, to use set 7 as an example, like the Shioyu, whose ability was to arm himself, knock up, knock back. I just punched my glasses off. Part of my glasses just fell off. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. My bad. I just knocked part of my glasses off by punching the air. But yeah. It's definitely a weird problem though, because I will admit, like, I've complained a lot about dragons. I always said during set 7, I was like, this is way too gimmicky. The game is way too swingy. It's kind of like how hitting your ideal headliner is really gimmicky, right? It's gimmicky in the same way. But I do think that dragons are more fun than headliner. So, like, it's definitely a big challenge that the TFT devs have to do to, like, find a mechanic that is just straight up pure fun to play, but also doesn't, like, break the game at high levels. Dragons broke the game at high levels. It was probably the most mad I've ever been at TFT. Because I definitely felt like at that rank, it was literally just whoever hit the best headliner. Or best dragon in earliest. Alright, give me a 5-cost headliner. Come on, come on, come on. 5-cost headliner. I'm only going to try a few times. 5-cost headliner. Come on, Albert. 5-cost headline. Okay, I have to take this one. I wanted to keep gambling. There was a 2% chance every roll of hitting a 5-cost headliner. Dude, you missed all the good headliners. Are you saying that I skip past good headliners? Because if that's what you're saying, I 100% did not skip past good headliners. I did not hit any good headliners. I'm not playing the Ahri. I'm not playing the Karthus. Not with these items. Actually, the Karthus might have been playable, but it's definitely not like the correct play when you have this kind of board. It's definitely an AD flex game. It's never portable forge. It's almost certainly Gift from the Fallen here. I just have a lot of units. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and stack on Mordekaiser. This is so greedy. This is so greedy. Holy crap. What is Caitlyn's third item? Probably red buff. Red buff for Giant Slayer. But I can just leave it. I can just leave it as a scrappy bow. I'm playing like really selfishly right now. I'm just like playing like the bare minimum to try to go 9. This is so greedy. But like it'll let me cap out really hard. I mean, honestly, if I lose, like who cares? Heart steal value. How are you right now? I'm pretty good. I'm trying my best to farm an interesting tuber. I got the bat signal from my my YouTube team. They're like, "Dink donk, Albert, we're low on tubers." Yes, sir. I will figure it out. I'll make something happen. I swear. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can... I'm dropping 2 Sentinels to just play 2 higher value units. Where's the Tekken tuber? I eagerly look forward to a Tekken tuber. I think I can make a really good video on Tekken. But I need to like hit a good rank first. I don't know what that rank is because the ranks don't mean anything to me. Like there's no bronze, silver, or diamond. It's like Raijin, Fujin, Shinryu, Garyu, Vanquisher, Warrior. Like I have no idea what these words mean. But like once I hit a good rank, I can make a good video on it. I don't have a lasso spray yet. It's probably that. Hello, the Hyper Midget. Welcome. Wow, I win streak Heartsteel the entire game. It's all thanks to early Showtime Heartsteel Aphelios. Okay, guys. I'm changing my mind. I have decided that I'm going to play 3-star Jin. Oh wait, actually no. I don't think 3-star Jin. I believe I already have a 3-star Jin tuber. I mean, honestly, I should be happy with whatever I hit. I'm just gonna like scout and find out what's not contested. Unfortunately, in this set, one of the reasons why, like, I feel everything's very homogenized and samey is because you don't really, you can't really have a unique identity like you could before. And when I say unique identity, what I mean by that is like, you can't really be like, you can't be the pentakill guy, like known for his brutal optimization of pentakill because you are just so good at piloting the line. You just can't do it because of the small pool size. I've been complaining about that since the beginning of the set. The small pool size makes it so that, like, you can't be a unique person. You basically have to play every single game flexibly, which, you know, flex play is cool, but I don't like that it's basically required. You will just like randomly lose games playing your favorite build because of the RNG. Not like the RNG of if you hit, but the RNG of like, did somebody just happen to want to play the same build as you? You know what I mean? Losing to the RNG of like, oh, well, I want to play Twin Terrors, but so did 3 other players, and we all locked it in. That is like not a fun way to lose a game. I mean, to be fair, like trying to hit your Twin Terror build uncontested and missing is also not fun. But like, it's a really anti-fun way to lose. But it happens very regularly. I feel like because of the small bag size, you cannot be like a unique person in TFT right now. So I'm hoping they change it for set 11. It's just like a play flexibly and just like grab a bunch of 2 costs or 2 stars and then like try to make them all work. And then whether or not you 3-star something is just dependent on like how contested you are. I find it to be very frustrating. It is definitely a skill in recognizing like which 3 stars are open, but it doesn't feel good. All right, I'm gonna do this. It's not a fun way to play TFT, is what I mean to say. All right, I'm gonna roll once and then see what I get. Here we go. Dude. How many Scrappy do I have right now? I think I'm at like, I'm pretty low, so this tier should definitely be Scrappied. I'll find a unit to put it on. All right, guys. If I'm an absolute Chad legend, if I'm an absolute Chad here, I would sell my Caitlyn. Like literally just like open sell her and then find something to play. All right. For the tuber, I get leveled. I have 70% chance of a 5-cost headliner. Crowd diver Kiana. No, it's actually not good here. This one's good. Okay, I know what I have to do. I need to sell this Mordekaiser and then move all the items onto Alawi. I'm a little slow. Oh, if I did it in time, I think I could have won this round. Yeah, I definitely needed to sell the Mordekaiser. Sell that and then do that. Okay, this would have won. That's my bad. My fault for being slow. What could I possibly have in here? Oh. Okay, since I lost, I'm just gonna try to go 10 now. If I kept my streak, I would sit here and try to like optimize it a little bit. But I'm down to just go 10. And we can make a crazy board at 10. But yeah, to wrap up what I was saying earlier, the challenge of designing TFT is a massive task. Like, people shit on Riot. And I would say in general, people are like too critical. I definitely don't think they're perfect, but I think they do a pretty decent job. And I also think the task is just almost impossible. It's one of those things where like people like to offer solutions, but like the solutions I've seen are not real solutions. I'll give you examples of things that I've seen people suggest, unironically. Wait, let me figure out what item I'm taking here. Zac is my favorite item. I've seen people unironically suggest like, oh, they should make it so that if you want a certain unit but you don't hit it in 20 rolls, the game just gives you a copy. Like, people unironically say things like that. I'm not even kidding. That is like their idea of like how to solve the game, or like how to fix the problem of the frustration of not hitting. Like, it's one of those things where if Riot listened to the player base and implemented their ideas, the game would be dead in like 2 weeks because it'd be so anti-fun. People don't understand that like allowing one player to experience power makes 7 players experience frustration. So it is a very difficult like balance to create a game where a player can have fun without taking away from the fun of other players. So there has to be like compromises. So like, I think Riot does a pretty fair job. I think the task is just very hard. I can appreciate that they are a team that keeps trying new ideas. I wouldn't say they always hit, but like in general, I am happy with what they've done. I think the people that complain, it's like, what is Riot doing? Like, how could this change go unnoticed? People who say stuff like that don't understand what's going on the inside. And like, to be fair, they have made some really weird changes in the past. They've made some like, in my opinion, egregious balance changes. But like, I trust that there are like smart people on the team. I'm sure that they didn't just like, oops, we accidentally buffed this unit by like 80% and made them too strong. There's no way. I'm sure that there was like some discussion and justification on the inside and they just like made the wrong choice. It happens. This Ribbon 3 is kind of insane. What do I gotta do to beat this? If I roll at 9, what can I do? Well, if I roll at 9, I can replace Aphelios and Cassante with higher cost units. I feel like I just sack a few, go Ted, and try to build the best board ever. I'm like not even close to 3-starring. If you were ever going to try to 3-star something, I think it'd be Lucian, but... Here's Jazz. Do I have anti-heal? No, I don't. I could go for a Lucian 3. If this guy dies, he's holding a Lucian. If I go level 10, I have to give up on Lucian 3. I just like don't have enough money to afford it. You have to like roll, hit the Lucians, and then also have like 45 gold left. It's pretty hard. But if I roll at 9, I'm pretty unlikely to hit. Alright, I'm just gonna go 10. And then I'll just assemble the best Jazz board ever. Do Alawi 3. I'm actually further away from Alawi 3 than you think. Yeah, I'm actually like very far away from Alawi 3. We're done with Cassante. We're done with Echo.
I told Mordog that what if uncraftable spats would be like you make phone but you get to choose if you want extra unit or uncraftable font. This way it would be still equally valuable. Signy, you are choosing extra unit or uncraftable Trotane. What do you think?
I didn't even finish hearing that suggestion, but I guarantee you we should just let Riot do their job, man. I guarantee you it annoys the fuck out of Riot to like have to hear a million suggestions thrown at them every day. Some, like, don't get me wrong, some of the ideas will actually be good, but in general, they have to like wade through like a million bad ideas. And it's like not even worth it at that point to consider. I'm deciding how I want to use this. I guess it's just like this. Mortdog actually really liked the idea when I told him on stream. That's great. I'm not saying your idea is bad. I'm saying that I guarantee you that they are really tired and done with people throwing a million design ideas at them. They have to deal with so much shit. I don't believe it is in their interest to like even consider these suggestions because there's just too many. I'm not saying it in a toxic way. I'm not saying like you fucking suck at design. I'm saying it in like I don't think they have the manpower to process through all the ideas and then figure out which one's good, which one's bad. They should just worry about like themselves and keep the conversation in-house. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Oh, I can't hit York 3. I need to, what? I need to drop Mordekaiser. I need to drop Mordekaiser and Blitz for Thresh and Ziggs, I think. I'm surprised I'm losing. This guy's level 9, I'm level 10. And I have like a pretty complete front line, and I have 3 combat augments. Oh my god. Oh wow, I actually can't even go for Blitzcrank 3 because the odds of Blitzcrank headliner are so low. Can't play Jin. True damage Kiana. No, it's too late for that. Yeah, I don't play the AD flex board enough. I'm not sure where to go here. That Jin is pretty scary. Like, my Lucian's pretty optimal. And I also pointed him at the Jin. So maybe we get a snipe. Come on. Oh, nice. So, the correct endgame definitely involves getting a Yorick 2 and then a Thresh. This Blitzcrank and Mordekaiser are good for now. It's definitely not Kiana at this point. Not when you're playing like a Lucian 2. You get Thresh and Shop earlier? Yes, but I didn't have money for it, so it's pretty sad. Maybe it was Hurricane. Okay. I didn't scout. But I was definitely supposed to make sure my Lucian was pointed at his Jin. Luckily, he didn't move. I didn't end up playing the Thresh just because it's 2-star Blitz, 2-star Mord. This is probably the best board I can assemble. Come on. It's up to you, Lucian. Find the snipe on the Jin. We're running out of time. No. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. Think, Albert. Is there a way you can positioning gap this guy? Can you somehow positioning gap this? Oh, I just realized this is probably better. This is very slightly stronger. What if I put Caitlyn and Lucian same side? Like that. Caitlyn and Lucian same side pointing at the Jin. The point is to try to... Both of these guys snipe the opposite side. So maybe there's a chance that these two guys put together... These two guys put together can maybe just like barely kill the Jin. It would be very epic if it worked. Let's pause, champ. Eyes on the Jin. Eyes on the Jin. Is the sniping enough? Pew, pew, pew. Yes, it is, baby. The positioning gap. Actually, now I think about it, I feel like Caitlyn and Lucian same side was really obvious because one of them had Last Whisper. I probably was supposed to do that from the beginning, so kind of my bad for not doing that. Let that game be an example of my qualms with this set. I had like the God opener and I got to go level 9 with like 100 gold and there wasn't anything interesting available because there's only 9 of each copy. There's only 9 of each legendary in the pool. So if somebody has a Lucian 1 or a Yorick 1 or a Lowy 1, that immediately blocks me from like going for the tuber.